So, if you're following me on Twitter, I did a poll of which character, Lullafell, or I'm not sure how to pronounce it. It was Hrothgar, or but I ended up doing that poll, and that's because that's going to be my alt, and I figure I will do both streams of the alt and YouTube content, so like everything I do with that alt, for the most part, will be recorded, at least up to a certain point. So yeah, I had already pre-did this, so you can see I already have a character all set up. Let's see, the only thing you can't do this. Just see his voice. But yeah, I haven't done anything else really. Just made the appearance, just because that could take me a while depending on what I do. But yeah, this will be my alternate character in my main world. I will be joining my same free company, all that. Which I already saved it. And I always do this. I don't know the relevance of these, really. So I literally just go... Because there's 12 here too, so I just take it as a month, so I just do the 4th one. Because I'm April 29th, so... However, I'm going to make sure I don't start in Odal, because that's where my other one does. And I'm actually going to go Lancer. Which, I already put on, like, showed what it could look like, so. Like the class armor. Obviously, you don't start with that, so. But yeah, we'll be a Lancer, which I believe turns into Dragoon. So another physical DPS, but I might change it down the line. It just depends. We'll see. I mean, yeah. Okay, so it was months ago at this point that I did the first part and did the poll for this character. So I've still saved the character. It's all I did was do the same settings that I had in the last part, but we get to add a name now. And we're gonna go traditionally, and just what I've decided is all my characters will be Kiggles, but with a Resident Evil name. Maybe if I have enough characters, I'll do something else, but we'll stick with Resident Evil. But yeah, we're gonna be setting up a bunch of the settings as well, so this initial video might not have a lot of story at first. I'm also thinking that once I hit the actual settings, I'll like speed it up, so it might be a longer video for me to record, but it might be a shorter one. We'll see how I edit it afterwards. And in this recording or stream, I won't skip any cutscenes. I'll do all the side quests eventually. Literally, I'll be 100%ing the game eventually, but at least like quest-wise. But everything will be done either on Twitch or on YouTube here. I figured the first video just made more sense, so I can edit like the systems and all that stuff. But yeah, it's been like a couple months that my homeworld has been a congested server, so I haven't been able to make a character. And I want my main characters to be here. Usually doesn't take, yeah, I was gonna say, it usually doesn't take too long to get through the queue. Literally forgetting how to speak.
Here. Here. Feel.
Maybe. Oi. You alright, lad? You're moaning in your sleep and sweating buckets besides. That would be the ether, I reckon. Some are more prone to the sickness than others. No need to fret, though. You'll soon get used to it. Yes, Moogle? Feeling better, Kupo? Aha! You can see us. I had a feeling you could, Kupo. We're Moogles, and we live in this forest, or in this wood. Normal folks can't see or hear us, which makes you special, Kupo. Seeing as how you're special, maybe you can tell us something. The wood's been restless of late. Lots of strange things happening. Have you chanced to witness anything suspicious, Kupo? Bottle's bigger than you, why are you chugging? But of course you haven't, you've only just arrived. Well, there's nothing for it then. We'll just have to keep looking. Nice to meet you, Kupo. Dang, we drank it all. It's like, wow, I got drunk. Didn't even remember drinking all of this. Gadonia is still a fair way off. In case you were wondering, seeing as you're awake, how's about you keep me company till we get there? Them youngins don't much care for conversation, see? Vermon's the name, and peddling's me trade. As for your good self, judged by your unusual garments, I'd say you were one of them new adventurers. Am I warm? I knew it. Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now, that's what I call living. As long as you can avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business. These days especially. What was it that first attracted you to it? So I've already answered stuff. I think I've answered like all of these because I've technically played like the trial and whatnot. But also this is actually interesting because when I did this on my one character, I skipped this cutscene. So it seems these answers are kind of irrelevant. But to win glory this time. Yeah, I'm gonna do like some random answers too. Like if there's a smart ass answer, I'm gonna definitely pick it for this recorded view just because I think it's funny. I have on my main, I purely do like the good ones generally. So let's see. Glory, eh? Well, if you're willing to take on them tasks as other folk ain't, an adventurer such as yourself can win fame what coin can't buy. When you arrive in town, you want to report to the Adventurers Guild. You can find out everything you need to know about the adventure and business in there. Just remember though, there are more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. Halt! Go no further. What's this then? Wow! What's going on? A skirmish has broken out up ahead with the Excel. For your own safety, you must remain here until... Bloody hells. You should hold them here. Try to break clear. That was too bleeding close. Nice of the Ixo to send us a welcoming party, though, eh? Joking aside, this won't be the last time you meet those feathered fiends, so just you take care, alright? I don't know what, sometimes because of the way they phrase dialogue, I look at it and I'm like, shouldn't there be like another word, but it's like just their accent on the text, and it throws me. I'm not great at reading anyway, so. By the by, this is your first trip to Gadonia. I'm gonna say no just because it'd be a smartass, like it technically is for this character, but you know, no. Thought not. But I'll wager there've been some changes since your last visit. Allow a journey... Itinerant? I'm not sure. I've not seen that spelled. I've probably heard it, but I've not seen it spelled, whatever that is. To teach you a few new things about your destination. The city of Gradonia lies slap bang in the middle of the Black Shroud, the biggest, luscious forest in all of Eorzea. Though it ain't near as lush as it used to be. Saying that, not since the Calamity laid half of it to waste. The destruction prompted a herd of new nasties to move in and gave the Ixel unneeded encouragement. Birdman raids become a daily occurrence. At long last. Behold, Gradonia, the forest nation, blessed by the elementals.
The Black Shroud, the ancient forest, close to the heart of Eorzea. Beneath the boughs of its towering trees lies the woodland city-state of Gradonia. Once a sanctuary from the world beyond the hedge, even the mighty elementals, eternal guardians of the forest, could not forestall the coming of the seventh umbral era. However, the goddess Hrothgar was never one to forsake her children, and today she welcomes another brave soul. One who may yet play a telling role in the tale of this great realm.
And here's where we part ways, son. I'm off to the markets to deliver me wares, then it's back to the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this, by way of thanks for keeping me company. Hey, you never did tell me your name, did you? Well, here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider us square.
May the matron take him to her bosom, that he may never want. And in his heart, sow serenity, purity, and sanctity.
Final Fantasy 14. You there. Yes, you. Your face is not known to me. Newly come to the city, no doubt. I am... Lieutenant? A wood whaler of Gradonia. Gradonia, I think they said. I've always been calling it Gradonia. It is my duty to protect our nation from her enemies while welcoming those who may yet prove her friends. Let us see which you are. Welcome to Gridania, a vibrant forest nation created in the bosom of nature. Please select the control scheme you wish to use. I am on console, and I will be doing that, so. I don't think I actually ever read this thing, I just skipped through it. Follow the instructions, move your character, okay. When you're ready to proceed, speak to him. Don't need that. Don't need that. Okay, so we got some stuff to do first. One. Go here. Well, that's good. Not that I'm gonna have my stuff be visible, but I like having it as like a breaker. I use that, I think it was that color that I used. Oh, I need to actually make the fourth one, and we will call it... Actually, let me just grab my keyboard. It will be... Record. Yeah, so now we have a recording tab. Should have? Why didn't it? Oh, it's too long or something? Oh, it's... Maybe so? Or maybe because I did this, I didn't hit the other. Let's try it again. Oh, okay. Okay, so we have that tab. Now we need to change what we see. What do we see by default? Nothing, okay. Perfect. Don't want any of that kind of stuff. This is all... Yeah. Don't need that, do you? By the way, I might have some of this sped up, so I'm not sure what you're going to hear me during all of this setting stuff, but we'll kind of still talk a bit. You might be hearing me as a chipmunk right now, for all I know, though. Okay, we'll do all that because we want to see all of that. Oops. Others, alliance members, engaged enemies, friendly NPCs. We'll mark all of these so you can see what they do. We'll leave the companions off the chat, we don't need to see that. What is this? These. Own battle messages will keep up. Gathering system messages. Keep up that. I don't know what the echo is. Don't worry about the note of that. We'll keep my free company private as well. Keep the change stuff on, we'll keep PC dialogues. Loot notices, we'll keep loot. Well, actually... This... I wonder if this will reference, like, party members, and I don't really want that either if I can help it. Yeah, we'll keep our progression menus. Own loot messages, own synthesis messages. Yeah, I don't want that. Actually, turn that off on my other character. Interesting. Keep alarms off if I set any, but I don't know if I'll set any. Okay, so that should be all good for chat. There are some other things we need to adjust. Oops. We need these set for overall. Now if I should get a message, I'll hear it, but... We'll keep all the rest of them as is. Oops. Okay, sharing. There's unmute on this, because this. We just have 8. Same thing as my other character. Anything else here? I don't think there's anything else I changed there. Let's see. Display name center. Always. Oh, so it only shows health bars up? That makes sense. Keep all that the same. Others though, here's where we can change some things overall. Initials. So I don't have to edit anything then. Yeah, we're good. Let's see, what else we got? I don't know, I don't do PvP, but I'm gonna set everything there as initials, so that will save doing that. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off recommendations so that doesn't pop up every time that I load into this character to like stream or whatnot. So I don't need to access that. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off these because I don't know if it's gonna change them to initials or not, so you might as well keep them off. You got mix. Put in height, oh no. So let's see the clock. We're gonna rotate time and server time on. I don't know what that one is. So I think this means that whenever I have it set as, I think I might change down the line where the friends shows the full names, because anybody that adds me gives, let's say, that it's just their permission to record their names and stuff. So let's see. Change party list into initials too. Okay. That should be good. Let's see. Is there anything else? Because that's the main things I knew I needed to turn on. Because I like seeing the times and stuff. Oh. I actually like that, so I only put stuff in my armory chest that I do personally. Not sure what that is, but I'll have to look at it later once I get a retainer on this character. This. Interesting. That's weird. This tells you I've been playing for so many months and I still don't know about some of this stuff. Anything I need to adjust here? And I might keep out this on for now. I might turn off the skipping ones as I play because I want to get in and get done. Hey, you can actually make it where you're not looking at the target. I didn't even know that. I'll leave all this. Let's see. So I wonder if it's still... Never heard of highlight one, I never with that. Let's see, I'll put it on and see. I don't mess with that either. Let's see, there's no mouse stuff, so I don't use the mouse. Okay, well we got all that settled. I am going to do the HUD yet, and then we'll likely end this clip, but I'm not going to just do this. I'm going to have another, like, a part attached to it. I just want to kind of, like, have a full, like, hour of, like, playing. We need to shrink that, put that in the corner. I already list it. I don't think I ever adjusted it. I need to make this smaller, because that takes up way too much space. Let's do the other one, get that smaller too. So up a bit. What's the settings for this here? Is there... Okay. Just checking. I've never really looked at the settings of anything other than the class ones. Minimap. I don't think I changed the minimap, but you can make it huge. This is just purely for content. Let's so I should do this. It's gonna be so awkward, but I'm gonna move it all the way over here. And the funny reason I'm gonna do that, unless it ends up bothering me over there, because if I'm streaming, I see my chat come up over there, and then that blocks it. Do list. Good. Keep the do list the same. I have to make this smaller, but not ridiculously smaller. So, let's do small. It's good enough. Move that over here. Keep all that the same. Okay, what is... Yeah, we're good. I don't have class things to edit, so we'll do that on the fly as we level up. I need to also sort by name, because emotes not sorted by name are annoying as I'll get up. Oh, that's interesting. So if... Oh, they highlight. That's what the highlight means. See here? Yeah, that was way too distracting for me. Anyway, I'm gonna stop this part here, but you'll see me clip the next however long I play onto it. It's so weird to have the minimap over there. I might end up changing it back. I just know that since this is purely a stream one, that's probably not bad location, but we'll see. Okay, we should be good to go. Oh, didn't you hear me? Come here and I shall guide you. That was too funny. Okay, well. Chain quest. Yeah. I'm not gonna bother with the tips, all that stuff. I don't read the description of the quest because they're always described in the cutscene, so. Another green adventure, I presume? I thought as much. We cannot allow strangers to wander Gradonia unchecked and untested. Before you rush off and begin pestering every second citizen for work, I suggest you make yourself known at the Carline Canopy. Carline Canopy? That's the headquarters of the local Adventurers Guild, in case you're wondering. The Canopy is the building you see behind me. Speak to Mother... Mioun? Mioun? Yeah, I don't know. Within, and she will take you in hand. You have begun a quest. Use the do list to help you complete your task. Oh, that's so lonely over there then. Let's see. Yeah, and I know I just did a bunch of stuff, but let's... keep it down a bit, but... we can still squeeze in the minimap there then, if we want to later. Oh. And I need to change my chat here, so... now, nobody's actual chat, except for the NPC stuff, all that kind of stuff will show here, so that's good. Or at least it shouldn't. And that'll be a test when I run by people and not as well. Well, well, what have we here? A wide-eyed and wondering young adventurer. Come to put your name down at the guild, I assume. Welcome. Yeah. I'm just gonna call you Mother. As most call me, and the canopy is my place. Caroline? I'm still kind of curious how you pronounce that, because I get the feeling it's something like Caroline or something. And not Caroline, but you know. As the head of the Adventurers Guild in Gredonia, I have the honor of providing guidance to the fledgling heroes who pass through our gates. No matter your ambitions, the guild is here to help you attain them. In return, we expect you to fulfill your duties as an adventurer by assisting the people of Gredonia. Fine deal, wouldn't you agree? To an outsider's eyes, all may seem well with our nation, but naught could be further from the truth. The people live in a state of constant apprehension. The Ixal and various gangs of common bandits provide an unending supply of trouble, trouble compounded by the ever-present threat of the Garland Empire to the north. And that is to say nothing of the calamity. Even now, the wounds have barely begun to heal. But I speak of it as if you were there. Forgive me. 5 years passed. Eorzea was well nigh laid to waste when a dread worm emerged from within the lesser moon, Dalamud, and rained fire upon the realm. It is this which people call the calamity. Scarcely a square mile of the 12-wood was spared the devastation. Despite the force's extensive wounds, not a soul among us can recall precisely how it all happened. I'm well aware of how improbable that must sound to an adventurer. It is improbable, but it's also true. For reasons we can ill explain, the facts surrounding the calamity are surrounded in mystery. There are as many versions of events as there are people who are willing to recount them. Yet amidst the hazy recollections and conflicting accounts, all appear on one thing: that Eorzea was saved from certain doom by a band of valiant adventurers. Whatever else we've misremembered, none of us have forgotten the heroes who risked life and limb for the sake of the realm, and yet, whenever we try to say their names, the words die upon our lips. And whenever we try to call their faces to mind, we see naught but silhouettes amidst a blinding glare. Thus, have these adventurers come to be known as the Warriors of Light. Pray do not feel daunted by the deeds of legends. We don't ask that you become another Warrior of Light, only that you do what you can to assist the people of Gredonia. Great or small, every contribution counts. I trust you will play your part. All that's left then is to conclude the business of registration. Here's a quill. Scribe your name right there. Kiggles, Burton. Oh, I would appreciate it if you used your real name. There's a special place in the 7th hell for those who use amusing aliases. Kiggles Burton, And you're quite sure that isn't an amusing alias? Well, up yours too, lady. Very well, from this moment forward, you're a registered adventurer of Gredonia, nation blessed of the elementals and the bounty of the Twelveswood. The guild expects great things from you. Look at what just arrived. Another god's damned adventurer. Don't you start with that. Adventurers are the very salve the Gridonia needs. The Elder Seedseer herself bade us welcome them with open arms. Do you mean to disregard her will? Of course not. Lest you forget, it is my sworn duty to uphold the peace. Am I to blame if outsiders bring mistrust upon themselves? You, adventurer, mind that you do not cause any trouble here, or I shall personally cast you out of this realm and into 7th hell. Aren't you a cheery fella? Pay that outburst no mind. He meant only to counsel you. Suspicious characters have been prowling the Twelveswood of late, you see, and the wood whalers feel they cannot afford to take any chances. Jesus, I'm reading words that aren't there. As is often the way with folk who live in isolation, Gridonians are wont? This is... I feel like they won't mean want, but it's won't. To mistrust things they do not well know, your good self included. Fear not, however, given a catalogue of exemplary deeds, and no more than a handful of years, the locals will surely warm to you. Oh yeah. It'll take the rest of my lifetime. On behalf of my fellow citizens, I welcome you to Gridonia. May you come to understand our nation as... May you come to consider, oh my god, our nation as your own in time. I will say one benefit is later on there's a lot more voice acting. Still a lot of reading the main stuff, in like side quests, but the main stuff is voiced a little bit more prominently in later chapters. Or expansions, I mean. Also, I know I had that on there. I don't think I read it, though. Whoops. This concludes the introductory game tutorial. You have taken the first step as a venture in the city of Gridonia. Listen well to the wisdom of her, and then go forth and discover the incredible adventures that await you. Whee! Let us begin at the beginning, shall we? Now that you have a formal member of the adventure group, now that you are, we must be sure you have a firm grasp of the fundamentals of adventuring. To that end, I have 3 tasks I wish you to perform. Your first task is to visit the Aetheryte. This mass of crystal stands in the middle of the Aetheryte Plaza, not far from here. As a device that enables instantaneous transportation, Aetheryte plays a key role in the life of the ever-wandering adventurer. Once you have located the crystal, all you need to do is touch its surface. A member of the Wood Whalers will be present to offer further instructions. For the second task, you are to visit the Lancers Guild. There's no better place to learn the arts of the polearm. Speak with Gillian, and she will explain the benefits of joining the guild. For your third and final task, I would have you visit the markets at the heart of Old Gridonia's commercial district. There you shall find weapons and armor, and all the various items that an adventurer might need on his travels. There is, however, more to the markets than buying and selling goods. Speak with yeah, that name. Listen to his counsel. The master merchant can be uncooperative at times, so be sure to offer him one of my famous eel pies. Like so many men, he is much more charitable when his stomach is full. Here, I made a batch not long ago. You have your task, Kiggles. May... whatever, guide your path. Yeah, and one more thing. Should you happen to come across any citizens in need, don't be afraid to proffer a helping hand. I am certain they will be pleased to meet an adventurer in whom they can confide their woes. Granted, the work they offer is unlikely to be of realm-shattering importance, but prove your worth and build a reputation, and in time, folk will once more will be more inclined to entrust you with matters of moment. I also suggest that you lend an ear to the smith here in the canopy. The smiths are trusted representatives of the Adventurers Guild and are an invaluable source of advice for neophyte heroes seeking to attain greatness. Main menu, yeah. I'd check something. This might be cut or covered or something, but if I like examine, do they still show initials? No, it don't. Okay. Yeah, I'll clip that for a second, so their name isn't on the thing, but yeah. So I can still see their name if I examine. So if I do trade or anything, I might still see their name. We'll see. Okay. Can I do anything with you yet? Fellows provide guidance, but the guild also lists adventurers. Consider these helpful men and women by the title of mentor. Yeah, so they're just telling me that the little sprout next to my name means I'm a new character or new player, and there's mentors that you can like hook up to in a chat, so. Muxier's thriving population. There are seasoned players known as mentors who have taken upon themselves to assist these new adventurers. When a new adventurer and a mentor form a party, they both receive a bonus to experience points earned. Upon invitation by a mentor, new adventurers also gain access to the Novice Network, an exclusive chat channel where they can consult with mentors and share their experiences with other beginning players. Okay, so that's all that. Is he over here? Okay, so this dude is here always. I love the fact that he is. He's just like literally like part of Gridonia's home. It doesn't feel right if he's not there. And that's just an NPC, so. Or, not NPC, that's a player, so. They're always idling up there dancing. Greetings, adventurer. I see you're faithfully following her instructions. Allow me to offer you a bit of instruction myself. I am Nicia of Wood Whalers, and I know a thing or two about the Aetheryte. Yes, that big crystal right there. Aetherites are devices that tap into the ethereal energies and are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Return and teleport, the most common teleportation spells, make direct use of the Aetherites and their connection to the flow of the ether. As these devices are found in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer worthy of the name will wish to seek out and attune himself to each one. Truly few things in this world are as helpful. Are so helpful in this world. Okay, to an intrepid explorer. Intrepid? But you need not locate them all at once. Before rushing into the wilds, I suggest you start with the Aetherites found here in Gredonia. Should you wish to learn more about them or the teleportation magic, I am here to answer your questions. No, you don't need to know. You tune with it, and I can return to the spell. So the return doesn't cost anything, the other does, so. And I can't actually even use teleport yet. Because I don't have another... I think that's why. So I don't have another one. This. Okay, that's the Gunbreaker. So weird. I keep looking to the right of the screen looking for the mini-map. Boom! One more down. Now when we're here, these will be for free. So I have these two. So these are in Old Gredonia, so we have to go there. Which I know the Lancers Guild is there, and the markets are, yeah. So we'll have to get those before too long. Also, while I'm here, is must be in the other area, so we're good. Can't use retainers yet. Oh wait, I passed right by him. By what right does a fledgling adventurer presume to address me, master of the markets? You think you can stroll in here, bold as you please, and demand it my hard-earned knowledge? Ha! A merchant does naught for naught, especially when dealing with would-be heroes. If, on the other hand, you had some tasty morsel to curry in my favor, then I might reconsider your request. Come now, this whole encounter reeks of her handiwork, and more specifically, her baking. Don't look so surprised, son. I smelled that eel pie of yours a mile away. Hand it over. That flaky crust. Just divine. Very well, I am a man of my word. Pay close attention, for I shall only explain this once. The aspiring adventurer need look no further than the rosewood and ebony stalls. Both are but a short stroll from where we stand. If you mean to do battle, you'd best be prepared with a quality set of weapons and armor. Such goods are the provenance of Rosewood Stalls. Directly south of here, you will be pleased to learn that the merchants of Gredonia are exceedingly particular when it comes to craftsmanship, so you needn't fear defective straps and the like. If it is potions and paraphernalia you seek, head north to the ebony stalls. The shelves there are lavishly stocked by widely traveled Udal merchants, and I may truly say that I have seen things amongst their myriad? I need to learn how to say that because they say that a lot. Wares that I scarce knew existed. Do you follow me thus far? The first step in any purchase is to select the stalls that meet your needs. Then you may concern yourself with price and profit. There's little more I can teach you with mere words. Go peruse? What is it? Yeah. The stalls, and see for yourself what wares they offer. There's no substitute for first-hand experience after all, and I'm wary of talking unless you have another eel pie. He hungry like me. Wait. I literally thought that said Jack of all cats. Okay, that would have been so funny. Oh yeah, I should have got the ether right over there. Oh well. I'll make my way around. I also need to see, is it? Possibly. Oh. Welcome to the Lancers Guild. I see you brought your own spear. If you seek to refine your skills with polearm, then you have come to the right place. Here at the Lancers Guild, spear wielders gather to train with one another and further hone their abilities under the tutelage of our fine instructors. More than just an instrument of war, the spear is also a tool for hunting, and with game ever plentiful in Twelve's Wood, the weapon has been the mainstay of the locals here since before the founding of Gredonia. With the passing of time, our nation became a gathered place for spearmasters from across the realm, many eager to test their mettle against the famed might of our wood whalers. And it was here in Gredonia that their fighting skills came into contact, eventually giving rise to the art taught here today. That spear technique could be formalized at all owed much to the founding of the Lancers Guild by wood whaler Captain Mistal, nigh a century past. That's okay. Yeah. The tradition of accepting students from without as well as within Gredonia's borders persists to this day, ensuring that the art of the polearm may not only survive, but also continue to evolve. Well, there you have it. I hope this brief history of the guild has helped settle any doubts in your mind. The Lancer Guild is always eager to welcome new initiates. If you've a will to enlist, speak with me again and we can begin the enrollment procedures. Yes. Well then, you have made up your mind to enlist in the Lancers Guild. Excellent. I shall let the Guildmaster know to expect you. All who seek admittance to our ranks must present themselves before him. He will judge if you are fit to become one of us. Pray make your way to the training area within. Our guildmaster awaits you there. Well met, adventurer. I understand you wish to learn the Lancer's art under our roof. Though you have doubtless brandished a spear before this day, perhaps even in earnest, you still have a long way to go before you may call yourself a Lancer in sooth. In my capacity as guildmaster, I shall guide your training, beginning with the very basics, the principles of our art. There exist myriad fighting styles, each of which has its own unique qualities. None, however, can claim to be as offensively minded as ours. Our approach is ever one of attack, no matter who or what we face. An experienced Lancer is able to wield a polearm as if it were an extension of his body. He transforms into a raging storm before his foes, delivering a barrage of devastating thrusts and slashes. To facilitate such a relentless assault, we Lancers forgo plate, favoring armor of leather and chain, such materials as provide adequate protection without unduly hindering movement. A Lance's worth may be measured quite simply in how swiftly and decisively he can pierce his enemy's defenses. By its nature, the polearm is a simple weapon to wield, for good or ill, even in a farmer's hands. It is capable of wreaking considerable havoc. Thus has it been a mainstay of every great army since ancient times. Yet know that a lance alone does not a Lancer make. Faced with unfavorable odds, an unseasoned spearman will break formation and flee without a moment's hesitation. A true Lancer, however, flinches not before his enemies, for he knows not the meaning of fear. Ever does he press forward, disdainful of the odds that he might pierce the enemy line and open a path to victory. Needless to say, doing so requires no small amount of courage, and that is why our guild has striven from the first to instill this essential quality in every soul who passes through our halls. Arduous trials await you should you join your ranks. Knowing this, have you the resolve to wield the lance? Nah, I'm good. Yes. Well said, adventurer. I see no reason to deny you a place within our ranks. Ah, but I neglect to introduce myself. I am Wayne, master of this guild. Pleasantries duly exchanged, I hereby assign you your first task, a trial to be precise. In order to develop an affinity with your weapon and learn to gauge such things as distance, you are to go forth and brandish your spear with reckless abandon. The squirrels, ladybugs, and fungars that roam just outside the city should provide you with a suitable challenge. Put down, let us say, 3 of each, and then report back to me. We don't have a hunting guide or hunting log from the start. Gotcha. Okay, let's get the rest of these aetherites before we continue. Should have went a different way, but we're good. So let's see, there's one there, one back at the shaded place, the conjurer place, which is over here, and botany, that's where it is. So I'm not going to worry too much about the hand and land things at first, at least. But I'll eventually work on the gathering and whatnot. Alright, let's get my stuff. I'm not gonna bother reading him. This is literally just the mailbox where you can get stuff you purchase with real money or whatnot. So armory chest, minions, using items, untradeable items, unique items. Yeah, we don't need to read any of that. Oh yeah, I get the VIP stuff too, so that's good. So I have the collectors and stuff. When I got it all, so I get a bunch of stuff for all that. Okay. Go ahead and get rid of these. So I do read that there is a limit. Oops. I'll still be getting another thing soon. Yeah, let's see. Go ahead and use these. Use them right away. I just can't actually spawn them in yet. Ironically, my other character also is, well, my other character is Vera, if you follow it, and she also can't have helmets. They don't allow, like, helmets to show on these characters. So. Whenever I get my retainer and the glamour stuff up, we'll mess with that, but good to go there. Let's go get the ones over here first. We can come back and get the one, just chilling out by itself over there. Go down here first. Whoops, that's not the right way. We're gonna skip the side quests until later. Maybe even until we work on another class, but or another day anyway, but we'll see. It's weird not just having these anymore. It was like 5 months ago that I didn't have like every etherite in the first 3 expansions. Okay, not that long ago for 3 of them, but yeah. Somebody's AFK. I'm walking right by it. Okay, when you tune yourself to all of them, when you're here, you get these extra ones, which is like outside gates and whatnot. The conquering hero returns. You have completed my little tasks, I trust. The 3 locations you visited will feature promptly in your life as an adventurer. It is best you grow familiar with them as soon as possible. And you took the time to listen to the woes of the citizens? I cannot empathize enough how important it is to lend your talents to one and all, no matter how trivial the matter may seem. I am thankful that you are an obliging sort. It is ventures like you who will win the hearts of the locals and pave the way for those who follow. I pray Gradonia can rely on your aid in its struggles to come. Oh, I actually need to be level 4, okay. Battles, achievements. Go ahead and do this quest. such a little baby level. I was gonna say, I know they're like around the corner or further out. Hey, what a combo. So what fate is this? Oh, it's almost done. Got a little bit of extra experience there. Oh, that Banole or whatever is still aggroed to me for some reason, so there we go. We're here, let's see if there's much between us and the other place. Get that other etherite crystal. I think it's weird that like the base game doesn't have a fog of war on the map, but the expansions do. And now I can do teleport, because I actually have more than one place. But, we're just gonna pop back to Gredonia. Here we'll jump over to Lance's guild real quick. Completed my trial. So you're back. I trust you have learned something of the essence of our art. A lancer learns best when he is doing. Each thrust make him stronger. Such things as strategy and technique will come in time, and never forget courage. Without it, you cannot hope to realize your potential. Your look betrays no hint of doubt. I would have you take with you this hunting log. It bears the names of the creatures against which a lancer might hone his skills. To be sure, there is no single way to master our art. The log serves to guide you should you find yourself in need of direction. That will be all for present. Now take up your weapon, sally forth, and cut a path for yourself. When next we meet, I hope to see you stronger for your time out in the world. Okay, so we got the hunting log now, which essentially this lets me kill certain enemies and get experience, and it goes pretty fast. Let's go get the main quest. I'm pretty sure it was 4. However, we are getting close to the end of this part. And because of the pure fact that when recording this, I have every intention of streaming tonight, something else, not this. I also need to get in a nap before I stream because I'm gonna be tired. So we'll might not finish this yet. We'll see. Kiggles, have you visited the Banuk on your wanderings? There's a training ground found just outside the city where the soldiers of the Order of the Twin Adder are drilled in swordplay and other martial matters. I mention this because an acquaintance of mine, a gentleman by the name of Galfred, is an instructor there, and I think you may be of use to him. Go and introduce yourself and find out if there's anything you can do to help. Mind you, do not stray far from the path. The 12 Woods is no place for merry strolls through the underbrush. So, where is this? Oh, it's out there. Okay. Yeah. I'm going like 50 minutes for this, plus the other, like setting video and whatnot in the beginning, so. We'll, get there. Oh, also, we'll get these. These symbols above there means they're part of the hunting log. Curious what chat thing they required, because I'm not seeing them count. What would it be? System messages, maybe? Yeah, system messages. Okay. What else is on the hunting log in here? The forest ones. Which... were they called forest? Yeah, they were. They're right here too. Let's go. Let's see what they say here. Greetings, Kiggles. Burton. She sent word to expect you. My name is Galfred. I am responsible for training our Twin Adder recruits. I thank you for volunteering your assistance, and the Toll's Wood is much changed since the calamitous arrival of the 7th Umbral Era 5 years ago. The power of the elementals wanes, and the harmony of the forest gives way to chaos. A great abundance of life has been lost as the strong run rampant, stifling the weak and new sprung. Though it may not appear so to the eyes of an adventurer or an outsider, the Toll's Wood is alien its once rich variety a fading memory. For the citizens of Gredonia, the restoration of the forest is a sacred duty, and it is my hope that adventurers such as you will offer to aid them in their struggle. Listen to their requests, and do all that you can. May the elementals bless your endeavors, Kiggles. Let's see. We'll pick it up real quick too. I see you are eager to lend a hand, Kiggles. That is well, but I cannot in good conscience send you into the forest until I have established that your equipment is equal to the task. It bears repeating that in the 5 years since the dawn of the 7th Umbral era, many of the Tolzoid creatures have transformed into vicious, bloodthirsty monsters. Venturing into the forest without the proper gear is tantamount to suicide. I suggest you take some time to evaluate your equipment. Once you deem your armor to be the sufficient quality, present yourself to me for inspection. Bitch. Apparently. Yeah. Ready for the inspection, are we? Right then. Eyes forward, back straight. Yes, I think you pass muster. You would be surprised at how many young promising soldiers get themselves killed by rushing off into the woods without first owning a decent set of armor. Your equipment, however, should provide the required degree of protection. Consider yourself ready for duty, Kiggles. Kiggles, but by your tireless efforts, you have proven yourself a friend to Gredonia. I believe you can be trusted with sensitive intelligence. I only have 5 minutes left for the recording, so we'll speed this up and then call it. I would assign you a mission of considerable import, yet the need for secrecy prevents me from disclosing its details until you have pledged your participation. I am authorized to tell you only that it concerns suspicious activity in the Tolza. Say that you will lend us aid, and I shall proceed with briefing. Good. Time is of the essence, so listen well. You will by now have heard that a suspicious individual has been seen prowling the 12-wood, and you may also be aware that Ixtalian activity has risen sharply in the region of late. What you may not know is that this increase coincided almost exactly with the first recorded sighting of the aforementioned individual. Suspecting a connection, we tightened our surveillance in the hopes of tracking down our unknown visitor. Alas, our quarry is proving to be exceedingly elusive, almost as if he knows our movements ahead of time. But where our whole units have failed, the lone adventurer may yet succeed. Acting independently and covertly, you may be able to close in on the quarry unaware. Fear and anxiety are beginning to take their toll upon citizens. Kiggles, for their sake, I ask that you aid us in this investigation. You have my gratitude. With your help, I am hopeful we will shed light upon this mystery. Begin your search at Life Mend Stump. It is there that the majority of the sightings took place. Be forewarned, my people cannot offer you support, lest your quarry catch scent of our presence and invade us yet again. Proceed with caution. Okay, we got 3 minutes of this recording, or it's gonna just cut off anyway, so we're gonna cut here. I might do another one, but I have a little bit of dailies before the maintenance on my main, and I need to take a nap before I stream, so this might be all I do, because I'm going to edit this yet as well, so see you all in the next part, or stream. Probably next part, but we'll see. See y'all.